Welcome, everybody, to a special edition of Discussion America. I wasn't going to come up and say anything because, well, first of all, I'm being shadow blocked and censored, and no one sees my videos. I can't promote it on Facebook or Instagram. I don't have much action on X and maybe Truth Social, but so that's why I haven't done many shows, if any, at all. But I feel compelled to come up and that we have to talk. It might be a long show, so bear with me. The turn of events, recent days with the hostages being murdered by Hamas. When are we going to wake up as a country and instead of free the Palestinians or give Palestinians their own state and so forth, that is a terrorist association. And the main reason why I'm coming up here is because, yeah, all this garbage about never forget, we will never forget, yeah, we forgot. And there's a whole generation of people that doesn't even understand about 9/11, of which I was there. And I covered that documentary, the whole bit. But we're headed for that direction again. There's going to be another 9/11 on our soil. And it's going to be a horrendous one. And the only thing that they're waiting for is to see who's going to be president. And that's another thing. You got to wake up. Wake up, because if a Democrat gets in, Kamala, whoever, it could have been any one of them. Any one of them. It doesn't matter. They're weak. They're weak on the border. They're weak on economy. They're weak on everything. They're killing this country. Absolutely killing this country. And it's evident just by the comparison between Donald Trump's first term and Joe Biden and what he did to this country in a short time that he had it. And that it also asks that question, who's been running this country? Because it sure as hell hasn't been him. So we have a country now. We don't know who's running it. It's not respected by any of our foes or our friends, for that matter. We don't know who's our friends, who's our enemy anymore, because our friends are bellying up to our enemies. So we don't know who's with us, who's not with us on the surface, So the bottom line is we're in trouble. We're in some deep, deep trouble. And I know my words aren't going to reach the people necessary to reach. I know I'm not going to change the minds of anybody that I need to reach, because they're already solid in who they want. And that's Kamala. She's wonderful. She's joyous. She's this. She's an idiot. She's an absolute idiot. And the guy that she's got with her, he's just as stupid as she is, but they're both dangerous. They're both dangerous, and neither one of them are respected. Especially our foes. And look how our foes are. They respect strength. They respect power. You think they respect the guy who bailed out on his squad? No. They don't respect a guy like that. They respect a warrior. They respect somebody that goes with their troops to fight. And not to say, well, I'm gonna retire now. Forget about it. You guys take it. See you later. Have a nice vacation. One guy gets killed. The other guy gets maimed. Yeah. That's a good comrade, a good guy to fight with. Yeah. And lies about it, and he tries to use it to further his political career. Piece of crap, that guy. All right. But anyway, put that aside for now. What I wanted to talk to you about is this. We have an American that's been murdered by Hamas. And we do nothing? We do nothing. And we have more than one American killed by them in this horrific episode with Israel. It's just the recent one. And we do nothing. Listen, as a parent, I got 4 kids. I would want this to end as quickly as possible. Whether I lose my child or not. Whether my child dies or whether we get him out. See, because I tell you something. I would rather my child have a quick death than linger on in the hands of the terrorists and be tortured and suffer and not know his fate and be kicked around. I would rather my child die. I'm sure the hostages are begging for death in some cases. So as a parent, not just an American, but as a parent, like I said, I got 4 kids. I got 7 grandchildren. I would rather go balls to the walls and go after those dirty rats and extinguish them once and for all, even if it takes the chance of my child getting killed in a fray. Because we can't let them hold that above our heads. What do you think they're doing? You think they're going to negotiate with us and give us this and give us that or get our kids back? No. They'll do this over and over and over again. Go in, wipe them out. They won't do this again. Don't you understand this here? As an American? I thought Americans don't negotiate with terrorists. What happened with that? I thought Americans don't negotiate with terrorists. What the hell are we doing? Oh, we throw money at them? We try to appease them? No. Screw it. Blow their heads off. Where are we as Americans? What we do? Lose our balls down the sewer? What happened? I know I sound like a harsh person about, but if it was your kid, no, I'm sorry. I truly am sorry. And I'm sorry for the loss of those people and what the families have to go through. I truly am. But if we don't stop the insanity, it's going to continue. They're going to still grab Americans off the street. Go on vacation, see what happens. Go on a cruise. We had that on a cruise already, I don't know, years ago. I don't know if you remember. You know? Go to a theater someplace in a foreign country. Go try to watch a show and see what happens all of a sudden. Happened in Russia. Come on, people. Give it to them once, they'll keep taking it. Stop it. Blow their friggin' heads off to think twice about it. They don't respect life. They don't respect life. Death is their friend. They know we value life and they use it against us. Don't you see what they do? We can't let them play mind games with us. We have to use our intelligence against their ideology. This can't go on. We can't never let this happen again. People are suffering. They're suffering in those holes. Those people are like being in isolation. No light, no nothing. They're stuck underground. Almost a year now. You think they'd rather that? I'd rather a bullet in the head, to be honest with you. Me personally. If I saw them try, I would fight until they shot me in the head if they were trying to take me. I would not give up until they'd have to kill me because I wouldn't just stop. They'd have to kill me. But that's me. And the reason why, like I said, I'm talking is because we got 9/11. 9/11 is coming up in, was it 10 days? 8, 9 days? I was there. These people are brutal maniacs. And Kamala and her crew, Joe Biden, his crew, they open up that southern border. They let over 10 million people into this country, unvetted. Unvetted. And they go anywhere in this country. They're anywhere. They're all over the place. And many of them, and I mean many of them, thousands of them, are from countries that are our foes. China, Russia, Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, all over the world. Terrorist ties, terrorist countries. Iran. And you're going to tell me that, oh, we don't have terrorist cells in here now? We don't have them sitting in wait to find a good time to bang us again? Please, don't insult my intelligence. Don't insult my intelligence. I've been in the news game too long. I've covered many stories. Don't insult my intelligence. So what do we do? They're already in here now. We let these idiots get away with this here. You know, what do? Well, what we do is we don't let the Democrats in the White House is what we don't do. Because if we do, that's their sign. Let's go blow that country up. Because they can hit us from all angles in our country. They have enough people in here to pull off all kinds of guerrilla attacks. And not only the big cities either. They get rural America. They'll go to your mall. They'll go to your mall during Christmas. You watch. I've been right on a lot of things. A lot of my predictions during the last couple of years have been right on. I mean, I'm not going to go down a list, but a lot of them were right on. Even congestion pricing in New York. They just pulled it because she finally woke up and said, oh my God, nobody's going to get reelected here in New York if we pull this crap. But when de Blasio was running for reelection, and Cuomo and all those guys back in 22, I tried getting on here and I tried telling them, don't vote for them. You're going to end up with congestion pricing, especially when they got those plate readers. Oh God, we don't have to wait online to pay tolls. Excuse me. And everybody's celebrating. Oh, we're going to have toll readers on Triborough Bridge. We're going to have toll readers on Midtown Tunnel. I said, yeah. I said, next thing you're going to do is you're going to be paying them. You're going to have the congestion pricing, because now it'd be very easy to put some kind of toll in the city, right? I said, don't vote them in. You're going to end up paying the toll. They voted them in. And that started the whole ball rolling, because Bloomberg was talking about that way back when he was in. They're money-hungry, money-grabbing fools. That's all they want. Power, money, at your expense. Your expense. So what do? Keep them out. Vote them out. Vote them out. Vote them out. Vote them out. That's the power of the people. Another thing about power of the people. Guys, stop the bullshit already. Stop it with, if they steal the election, there's going to be a revolution. No, there's not. If they come knocking at your door to take your guns, you're not gonna dig in and have a firefight and get killed and let them take it anyway. You're not gonna do it. If there's talk about that, you're going to go dig a big hole in the backyard or go rent yourself a storage unit someplace and hide your guns. You're not going to go fight. You're not, come on. It's all bullshit. It's all talk. Stop it already. You know, the power's in a vote. It always is. It always will be. Power's in a vote. Unless they take that vote away from us, the power is in the vote. Use it. Get out and vote. Get your family out. Get your friends out. Vote. We're coming up on it. Less than 2 months. We're coming up on it. Use the vote. That's how we do it. Get it out. Watch when you go to your polling places. Make sure they're not pulling any stuff. Keep your eyes open. Don't rely on the people that were high. Keep your eyes open. If anybody, when you put your when you vote, when you take your ballot, puts a pen mark on it, oh, what's the pen mark? What'd you mark down? What'd you mark my ballot for? I want a new ballot. Don't mark my ballot, because that can be disqualified. Know that. If somebody puts a mark on your ballot, a pen mark anywhere on your ballot, they could disqualify that. Tell them you want a new ballot, and then find anybody that's in charge over there. Have that person removed. He marked my ballot on. He took his pen and marked my ballot. Why? Be smart. Look for the tricks. Get that shit done. Look for the tricks. I know nobody's going to see this video. I'm blocked, I'm shadow blocked, I'm banned, I'm all kinds of shit. No one's going to see it. But I'll put it out anyway, see what happens. Before I was shadow blocked and censored, I was getting 10, 20,000 hits on my videos and posts. When I would post something political real fast, I get nothing. I get 3 people, 4 people, it's a joke. But stop with the nonsense talk. It's the vote. It's always the vote. It always will be the vote. I'm just sick of what this country's turned into. I'm sick is that men of this country no longer have a set of balls. No more do they have a set of balls. They got a mouth. They no longer got balls. They got a mouth, but they no longer got balls. It's a shame. It's a damn shame. They don't stand up. They don't challenge anybody. They're afraid to challenge. I challenge everybody. They don't like me. Nobody likes me because I challenge. I'll challenge you. I speak the truth. You don't like what I say? Tough shit. I'll challenge you if I think I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize too. I'm that man. I'll apologize. If I make a wrong statement, if I screw up, I'm human. We all screw up. But I'll challenge you if I think I'm right. And right now, I'm right. 9/11's coming up. People are still dying for that. I got shit wrong with me for being there. But you know what? I'll push forward. I'll push forward. I'll never give up. I'll push forward. I'll do what I can to do what I can to do. I sound like Kamala now. Shit. I'll do what I can do to keep pushing forward. But, you know, the passage of time and the continuance of XY divided by 3-2, I don't know what else she talks about anyway. But you can't let her in the office. You got to vote. You got to vote. Anyhow. I think I vented enough for today. I'll let you people go. It's a holiday. My lawn care was working today. The hell is this? A federal holiday and lawn care was working. They make these poor guys work for anything. It doesn't matter. But in any case, come on, people. Wake up. Vote early. Vote early. Gives them less chance to screw you up. Because if you got all your votes at one place, that makes, oh, okay, we got all the votes. Let's play with it. But if you spread the vote out, they can't play with it. Vote early. Okay? Get grandma out there. If she can't drive, put her in the car, take her, let her vote. You know? Come on. Do what you got to do. All right? But 9/11's coming. 9/11's coming. I was there. All right? I was there. So just keep that in mind. I was there. This country's sad. This country's so sad. All right, everybody. Have a great time what's left of this holiday. But what are we going to do about the loss of our American brother? We're going to let them take more? He told Biden, no more negotiations. Give Israel what they need to kill these bastards. Give Israel what they need. Stop tying their hands behind their back. Let them loose. Let them loose. They know how to get them. Let them loose. If it wasn't for Hamas using human shields with these people, there wouldn't be as much death. It's Hamas. It's not us, and it's not Israel. It's Hamas. They don't know how to. They're using them as shields, so they try to win the mental war. Okay. They're using these people as human shields. That's why they could have got them all out. Get them out of the theater. Get them out of the war theater, and fight with Hamas against Israel. They keep them there. Keep them there to protect themselves. Surround themselves with innocents. And you blame us? You blame Israel? No. Blame Hamas, you fools. You idiots. Stop tying their hands. Let them loose. Give them the weapons. Americans are dying because of these idiots. Let them go. I'm done. Happy Labor Day.